What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another episode of Overdose, where we show people that's not too familiar with Red Pill some Red Pill quality content. Now, today I am joined by a special guest. Introduce yourself.
Karen.
Karen, now how familiar are you with Red Pill?
I'm not very familiar with it, but we'll see what it's about.
So you have no indication of what Red Pill is at all?
No, I none.
So Red Pill is from, have you seen the movie The Matrix?
I don't think I've ever seen The Matrix. What? I know, crazy, wild, mind-blowing.
Bruh.
But I get what it's about, I think.
Yeah, so Red Pill is like, so in the movie The Matrix, Neo, the main character, is presented with two options. Either go back and live a normal day life, or know the truth about what's happening in your world and things like that. Okay. So the truth represents Red Pill, and the normal naiveness is Blue Pill.
Okay.
So that's what Red Pill is. It's just the true nature of men and women in relation to life, love, relationships, and things like that. Okay? All right. So, we're going to watch a video, Never Trust Women's Words, Only Trust Their Actions. Let's get it.
What, a couple of weeks now? Let's give it another couple of weeks, 2-3 weeks. If at the end of that period it still looks like shit, I'll shave it off. But for now, I'm just, fuck it, it's just hair. I'm back, and here's a new video.
I see you smile over there. You have any thoughts already?
Yes, you do trust women's words. Why would you think a woman is lying?
Okay. Okay.
It's like, okay.
Go ahead. This is the purpose of I told you. So what do you think already? So the thoughts is already on your mind by the title.
Why would you say don't trust a woman's words?
Okay. I think he's about to get into why. But a lot of the times, what I see, the women are very emotional, meaning like, they're very go with the flow. They'll say one thing, but then they'll do something completely different. That's what I think he's about to start talking about.
In general.
Yeah, in general.
Okay.
Yes. Not specific, people, obviously.
Never believe a woman's words. Never. Never believe a woman's words. Never trust a woman's words. Okay? I mean, it doesn't matter what she's saying. It could be all very reasonable and sensible and logical and all the rest of it. Don't believe her. Whatever is coming out of her mouth, do not believe her, ever. Do not trust her words, ever. Do not ever think that she will do what she says that she is doing. Only trust a woman's actions.
I see you. What? You already... What? Go ahead. I see you. Your head is turning. Go ahead. Speak your mind. Go ahead.
I mean, that's in general for anyone, not just a woman, for a man too. You trust a human being's actions.
No, I agree with that, yeah.
So it's not just don't ever trust a woman, it's trust a person. You should give anybody the benefit of the doubt until proven otherwise.
Okay. I agree with that.
Okay. And this is really important, actually. See, you have to understand the nature of the language, okay? You have to understand how men and women use language and view language, okay? I mean, what does a guy use language for? He uses it to tell other men what he is going to do, because that's what men are. They are doers. You tell a guy, I'm going to go over there and hunt the mastodon. You with me or not? You're with me? Great. Let's go and hunt the fucking thing, and you stand over there and I'll stand here and we'll kill the fucker, right? That's what men use language for, to communicate their actions, to communicate what they are going to do. But see, women, they don't use language to communicate what they are going to do. They use language for social cohesion, to stick together, to smooth out the social friction that's going on. You see what I'm saying? Like, for instance, two women have a fight about whatever the fuck, right? They have a fight, and what do they start to do? They start to talk it over. They start to talk it over, and blah, 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 blah. I mean, if you ever hear two women who've had a fight and who start talking shit over, I mean, it's like this verbaria. It's like this cloud of words, right? This cloud of words envelops them, right? And then they start
I see you shaking your head. What's going on?
I'm trying to comprehend exactly what he's saying.
Me
this
too.
Cloud of words.
Okay, gotcha.
And talking and talking and talking. I mean, fucking worse than me, right? And they talk endlessly, and it's sort of like a tennis match, right? Like one talks, and then the other talks, and then one cries and talks, and then the other cries and talks, and then one laughs and talks, and the other laughs and talks, and they talk and talk, bing bong, and at the end of it, these two women who had had a big fight over wherever the fuck, right? They emerge from this talkathon, and they're best friends. And here's the thing, see, the underlying problem between them was not solved. See? They didn't solve the problem. They didn't solve the impasse. They just used words to smooth over the differences, like fucking epoxy. That's what they use words for. See? So a woman, when she's dealing with a man, with you, she'll tell you whatever the fuck she thinks is necessary to achieve what she wants, okay? She will say anything. And we, fucking fools, because we're men, because, God, loves us in some ways because he gave women menstruation and us he did not, and you should be thankful for that. Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, but in other ways, God hates us because he made us stupid, dumber than women in a lot of respects. See,
that's true.
We listen to women.
That's true.
Because we find women so beautiful and so pretty, and their hair, and their eyes, and their tits, and their ass, and their pussy just feels so good when our dick is inside of it, right? We believe them like fucking morons. We believe whatever the fuck some woman will tell us.
Same as men, though. Same as men. Men say whatever they have to say.
Yeah, I think men say whatever they have to say until they actually get like the vagina, the pussy, whatever. Yeah. And then afterwards, that's when they become like their real selves type of thing.
Yeah, that's when they show their true colors.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, Delilah and shit, there are a whole bunch of women in the fucking Bible who said bullshit, and the fool men believed her. Look at this fucking Kavanaugh situation, right? A classic example, right? This fucking cunt. She's up there on the stand in the Senate, right? And what's her name? Blasey Ford. And she says a bunch of shit. And everybody knows that she's lying. Every woman knew that she was lying her ass off. And the men like fucking morons. They're like, oh, poor thing. She must have been assaulted by this bad Kavanaugh guy. It was bullshit, right? Okay. I'm sorry if I rant about this, but you have no idea how many times I hear about some fucking moron. I mean, like a guy who's like really fucking smart. He's really fucking smart in all.
I got a question when I'm listening to this. Have you ever lied to a guy to keep him?
Like if he was breaking up with me?
Mm-hmm. Like you felt like he was breaking up with you, or he was breaking up with you. Have you ever like finessed your way to keep him?
No, I've never had to finesse my way into keeping anyone. And why would I lie? Lie about what? Like,
I mean, it could be anything. I don't know. I'm just asking the question.
No, never.
Okay.
A lot of things. I mean, like,
have you?
Nuclear physicist.
No. Obviously, I'm not. My thing is not trying to keep. And even if I was trying to get, I still barely lie.
Exactly. That's the thing. If they want to leave, they can leave. Mm-hmm. You don't have to lie to keep them around.
Okay. This man, and he's a great hunter, he's like into archery and shit, and he's great at that, and he does woodworking, and he wins the Nobel fucking Prize, right? But the fucking idiot gets fooled by what women say all the time. Don't be like that.
So I've never watched his ones personally, so I have questions that come up to myself to make this a little bit more interesting, because he's, he be tangenting a little bit too much. So, have you noticed yourself or your friends say one thing and then do something else?
Yes,
like
all the time.
Okay, well tell me, like what do you mean?
It's basically, I get it, because I know where this is going. I get it when it's like, when a girl says something, but she does the complete opposite. I get that. Mm-hmm. But I've seen men that also, it's not just women, I've seen men that also say, oh yeah, no, like I'm done with her, or I'm never gonna do this, or I would never do that to someone. Mm-hmm. But then their actions prove otherwise. So that goes in both of them. That's for women and for men.
So in your experiences, they're quite equal. One is not more powerful as saying something and doing something else as the other one.
No, I do I will admit that there are more women that probably say one thing and do another, depending on the situation. When it comes to heartbreaks, for example, that's a huge one. When a girl, or for example, like a friend, and she'll be like, "Oh, I'm done with him. Like, I'm never gonna get back with him. He's blocked." And then, like, what? A week later, they're together.
Back
again.
together.
Yeah. So it's
exactly.
obviously like you say one thing, but your actions do another.
Okay.
Do not fucking be like that. Don't allow yourself to be fooled by what a woman says, okay? Because it's not that you can't believe her. You have to understand the psychology of the woman. See, like I said before, she's trying to smooth over any kind of friction that's going on between you and her. So she'll use words, any word necessary, to make you like her. See, that's the point. Assuming, of course, that she wants something to do with you. When a woman doesn't want to have anything to do with you, she'll just blow you off. Just say, fuck off and get away from me, right? But if she has any kind of need of you, notice, not love for you, need of you, she will say whatever is necessary to convince you. See? It's evolution, okay? If you don't believe in evolution, God made them that way, Same fucking difference, right? Women are evolved or blessed by God with this ability to use words to wash away any difference, any problem, any social problem with another person. A woman will use words to just smooth out the way so that she can achieve her goals, whatsoever those goals may be. Maybe she loves you and is going to say nice things to you to make you love her back. Maybe she is.
What? Women just have a way with words. That's
basically what he's saying.
Yeah, that's basically what he's saying. I mean, it's true. It depends on how you say things, what you say. Men just blurb out anything. They don't think before they talk.
Yeah, I find that most men actually act before they say something.
Yeah, and then if they do say something, it's just, I don't know. Sometimes it's just dumb. They just say dumb. It's
just dumb.
It depends on what they say. Like, I understand what he's saying. Women have a way with words when we want to get out of a situation, when we want to go
get into a situation,
when we, whatever it is, we have a way with words, the way we talk, our body language, the way we act. But I mean, I understand that. I get that part.
Okay, so to put a button on this video, would you say overall never trust anyone's words, trust their actions more than anything, man or woman? Or until they you can trust their words until they show you otherwise.
Yes.
Okay.
Completely. Yep.
Okay.
I agree 100%.
Yeah, because I think that's pretty much the gist of this video. So where can they find you on Instagram?
You can find me as Rivas, Rivas, Karen, Karen, 327.
All right.
And Karen's popular name now, so.
It is. All right, it's your boy Don Jaye. Peace.